Hi, it's Andy here at Photech Video, and in today's video I'm going to show you which is the best color for your backdrop, and I'm going to show you how you can change the color of your background without actually changing the background at all, just by changing the position of your subject or by changing the lighting which is on your subject or on your backdrop. And the magic color of all is this gray background which I have here, which we're going to convert from this grey to a darker grey, to black, to red and to yellow. And if you stick with me until the end of this video, we're also going to convert it to pure white. And here to help me today in the studio is the amazing Alba. Hi Alba, how are you?
Fine.
Alba is going to be our model for this session today, and if you want to know more about Alba, please check out her Instagram account, which you can see here on the screen. So the first thing we're going to do today is we are going to try to reproduce as close as possible to the real background color, which is this mid-gray color. And to do that, we're going to have our model and our light as close to the backdrop as possible. And in this first example, we're going to use just one flash. This is the Neewer Q3, and it's a 200 watt flash. So as I said before, we're going to get it as close as possible to our subject and to our background so that the subject is exposed the same as the backdrop, which will mean that the colors should be more or less the same. So as you can see then, Alba is up against the wall and our light is also very close to Alba, which means that we're going to have a similar exposure on Alba as we have on the grey wall, which in theory is going to give us a similar color to the grey of that wall. So are you ready, Alba? After 3, 1, 2, 3, and so as you can see, we have here a beautiful photo of Alba, and if we zoom in a little bit, we can see that the color, the grey color of the background, is very similar to the actual real grey of that particular wall. We have that lovely shadow behind Alba created by this one light setup. Okay, so we've moved Alba then a little bit away from the wall, and we've also moved the light in the same distance relation. So hopefully now what we're going to see is Alba correctly exposed, but we're going to see the wall looking a darker shade of grey. So are we ready, Alba? After 3, 1, 2, 3, and so as you can see, the background now is much darker grey. Okay, so this time what we're looking to do is to convert the grey wall to complete black. Again, we're just going to be using this one key light, and all I've done with the key light is I've moved it a little bit further towards Alba, and I've feathered it so that the far side of the light is just hitting her face. Alba, can you see all of this in white or only some parts?
Some parts.
Some parts, okay. So the parts that she can see which are white are the light which is going to hit her, and the parts which she can't see is not going to hit her, okay? So hopefully this is going to come out completely black background. So are we ready, Alba? After 3, 1, 2, 3, and there we have it, an absolutely perfect black background created using one light, just moving the subject away, feathering that light, and using a mid-grey painted wall. Okay, so we've created the normal color grey wall, we've created a darker grey, and we've created a pure black. Now what we're going to try to do is create a red background. And to do that, I'm just going to take a second Neewer Q3, and I'm going to attach this 7-inch reflector with this red sock, which will act like a colored gel. Okay, so directly behind Alba, I've put this light stand, which has attached to it the red sock, and we're going to try to create a nice red background by using the light with the red sock and also using that grey background. After 3, 1, 2, 3, and there you go. We can see that Alba is perfectly exposed and the background is red. And in fact, we're going to take another shot using that same red background. I'm just going to ask Alba to look a little bit more towards this direction, drop her neck a little bit, drop her chin a little bit, and give a nice look directly at her monitor, which she has here, to be able to see what she's doing, so we can get an absolutely beautiful photo, correctly exposed, with a great looking image and the red background. So are we ready, Alba? After 3, 1, 2, 3, and... So now what we're going to do is we're going to change the sock, and we're going to put a yellow sock on this 7-inch reflector to see what Alba's really dark hair looks like with a yellow light behind her. So let's just change that and give it a try. Okay, so we're going to try this now using the yellow sock. After 3, 1, 2, 3, and... Okay. And as you can see, there we have the yellowy green background. It's more green than yellow because obviously yellow and the grey are making that green color, no? But again, it looks really nice. The exposure is exactly the same on Alba. The key light is exactly the same. The only difference is we've changed the color of the sock on the light behind her. So now what we're going to try to do is to convert some of that background behind Alba into pure white. Now, if I wanted to use more lights, I could make the whole of this background pure white. But what I want to do is to show you how, just using one light, we can probably get from about her waist up to be completely white on this grey background. Remember, I'm in a small studio here. The wall is pretty close to Alba. I'm also pretty close as well. If you had more space, this would be a lot easier to do. But what I want you to see is the actual principle, okay? So hopefully we're going to be able to do this. So what I did is I took these colored socks off of the 7-inch reflector and just left it with the bare flash. And initially I had it on the same light stand. However, that gave me the white background too high up. So what I've done is I've put here on the floor, just behind Alba, I've put the light with the projector on the floor pointing upwards. So we're going to get some white background. As I say, if I used 2 lights like this, or if I moved them to different angles, then we'd be able to convert this grey wall to a complete white background. But in this moment, we're just going to see if we can make the top part of Alba's background perfectly white. Are we ready, Alba? After 3, 1, 2, 3, and there you see that again, Alba is perfectly exposed, and we can see that the camera is showing that our highlights are blown out behind her, which means the whole of that area is 100% white. Obviously, with a small piece of editing, we could convert the whole of that background into white. But what I wanted to do was to show you how, just by moving lights and putting them in different positions, we can use this mid-grey backdrop without the need to buy other expensive backdrops, and we can convert it into all manner of colors. Okay, so there you have it. First of all, I showed you how we can get a similar color to the real backdrop. Then we saw a darker gray, and we saw a pure black. We converted it using these socks to red and to a greeny yellow color. And finally, we were able to get a pure white background by using just one light behind her on most of the wall behind her. If you have any questions or comments related to how I got these different background looks, please leave them in the comment section down below. I always answer your questions and I love interacting with you. If you found this video interesting, please click on the like button and share it with any friends or family who may also find it interesting. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe and ring on that notification bell to be notified every time a new video drops on my channel. You'll find affiliate links to gear used in the making of this video in the description section down below. If you do purchase something through one of my affiliate links, thank you. The price to you will be the same, and I will receive a small commission, which will help me to continue creating content for you here on my channel. Okay, so all that remains for me to do is say thank you so much, Alba. You're an absolute star. Thank you for taking part in today's video. I hope to see you again. And please remember to check out Alba's Instagram account, which you'll find here on the screen. So until the next time, this is Andy at Photech Video signing off. Take care and be safe.